Everyone's saying how embarrassing the U.S. was and how we almost lost and we suck, but Mexico took mad L's this tournament. Let's not forget, they also lost to Italy, who where they're more evenly matched, but they did lose to Italy, and they did lose to America. And Randy Arozarena starts a beef with his teammate, Cal Raleigh. So here's what happens. USA versus Canada. Last tournament, Arozarena tries to shake Will Smith's hand. I want to shake your hand. And Will Smith says, no, I'm not going to shake your hand. And everyone's like, wow, he's snubbing him. He won't shake his hand. He's leaving him hanging. This is drama. This is drama. He comes up and does it again and tries to shake Cal Raleigh's hand. Cal Raleigh does not shake his hand. But here's the crazy part. They're teammates. So they're rivals on the field, but they're teammates on the field. Different fields. So everyone's like, well, okay, why didn't you shake his hand? This is the second year in a row. They won't shake Arozarena's hand. What's going on? And then Arozarena goes in and it gives the weirdest fucking quote that just confuses everybody. Okay, he says this. How do I think I should respond to Cal Raleigh? How should I put it to him? I want to do it in 4 languages. So he responds in 4 languages, but this is all through an interpreter, so we don't even know what language I'm hearing this through. I'm getting different. This interpreter knows 4 languages, I guess. But he says, first in Spanish, the only thing he should be thankful for is having such great parents. He's very well educated. Thank God. I was lucky enough to see him a few days ago at the hotel. He came over to greet me, gave me a big hug, and was genuinely proud to see me again. So that was his Spanish response. Then he's going to give it to him straight Cuban style. So he says it in Cuban, different type of Spanish. What he has to do is fuck off. Okay? And now he says it in Mexican style. That's his third type of Spanish. Go to hell, he says. And in English, quote, that fake ass good to see you he hit me with, he can shove it straight up his ass. I'm out. So, was this real, bro? I don't know. I don't know Spanish, but this is what the interpretation I saw.
I mean, I didn't see anyone refuting it who did speak Spanish.
So I guess everyone's saying, okay, he was joking or what? But very weird response. You know, the guy got left hanging so I can see, but whatever. Cal Raleigh comes out the next day, says there's no beef. I love Randy. When we're back in Seattle, he's my brother. He's family. We are all in together just like I am here with Team USA. I don't see this being a thing at all. He basically says, listen, I don't want to shake his hand because we're competing. You know, it's a competitive thing. He also says, Will Smith came out and said that he told Randy before, don't try to shake my hand. You're going to put me in a bad spot, make me look bad. I don't want to shake hands. You know what I'm saying? So apparently Randy went against Cal Raleigh's wishes and tried to shake his hand anyway. Now, we don't know. Arozarena won't say anything. Arozarena will not talk to the media. So I don't know what Arozarena's got going on. After he says 4 different things in 4 different languages that all confuse us, he says, I'm not talking about it anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. And then Mexico comes out. Alex Thomas makes an Instagram post saying it's personal now, you know, posting it like, how you're not going to shake my hand, bro. Well, sorry, dude. It's just competitiveness, dog. You know, I'm not going to shake your hand because I don't. First of all, and then everyone's pointing to the clip of Venezuela, Dominican Republic, where, okay, William Contreras and Fernando Tatis dap up before the game, and everyone says, see, this is how it's done. Why are all the American catchers pussies? Why don't they want to shake their hands? First of all, there's a difference because Randy Arozarena tried to shake his hand when Cal Raleigh was already in his squat. So when Tatis daps up Contreras, they're both standing up. So it's like an equal ground dap. When you're towering over a guy, you're mogging him, and you're going to give him a dap, that's like, you know, you're trying to little bro him, bro. Like, you know, there's just rules to this shit. If you want to, you know, I'm just saying, I think Randy Arozarena was trying to mog him, and Cal didn't let it happen. You don't dap a guy when he's down, bro. Only time you dap a guy when he's down is when you're trying to bring him back up. If you're just going to give him a fucking pound and leave him down there, that's just like a weird scenario. Like, I see why Raleigh didn't want to do that. You're giving the guy the upper hand, literally. You're going to give a guy the upper hand, Mitchell?
I don't think that was what it was. But also, I feel like Cal Raleigh's perspective is, you're really going to do this to a guy you got to return to camp with in like a week and a half.
He warned him. He warned him before the game, hey, Randy, don't put me in a bad spot. I don't really shake hands before the game. And the Australian catcher did the same exact thing, too. Like, this is definitely a thing amongst catchers, where they're like, bro, I'm not going to knuckle you before at-bats. we're at different squads. You're not going to try to get in my head. I don't know. I would love to get the deeper psychology around it because Will Smith, I remember, didn't really give a great response in depth, I guess, when he did this last tournament. Cal Raleigh, same thing. He said it was a competitive thing. You know, I think some people speculate that they don't want to do it because they don't want to get pine tar on their hand. And that could also be a setup. I'm sure that happens, maybe. I don't know if that would be that, advantageous to a hitter to like get the catcher's hands a little sticky, but either way, I mean, people want to give Cal Raleigh shit, but like I just said, you can't give the man an upper hand. If you want to dap him up, you're both standing, by all means. That's what Tatis did with Contreras. But, you don't shake a man's hand when he's down unless you're trying to bring him up. Randy, obviously, not trying to bring him up. He's trying to beat him on the field. So it was a disingenuous dap. And Randy, no offense, what happened the next day? What happened that day?
They lost.
Lost. What happened the next day?
They lost.
Lost again. Mexico is out. They lost to fucking Italy. Who loses to Italy, bro?